Now I am going to teach you methods of integration, how to recognize the sum to solve. First type, integral 1 by a cos x plus b sin x plus c dx, or integral 1 by a cos x plus c dx, or integral 1 by b sin x plus c dx. So whenever we find an integration of this type to solve, first step what you do is put tan x by 2 is equal to t. Put tan x by 2 equal to t. Whenever you find integration of this type, integration of the function of this type, you should put tan x by 2 is equal to t. For this, 1 mark will be given. After that, we have to differentiate it. Means tan x by 2 derivative secant square x by 2 into x by 2 derivative 1 by 2 dx is equal to dt, which gives dx is equal to 2 cross multiplying 2 dt by secant square x by 2. Secant square x by 2 we can write as 1 plus tan square x by 2. So this gives 2 dt by 1 plus tan x by 2 we have taken t now, so it becomes t square. So dx is equal to 2 dt by 1 plus t square is to be substituted. And also, if you have cos x in the function, from trigonometry cos x you can write as 1 minus tan square x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2. So this you can write as 1 minus t square by 1 plus t square. So that is to be replaced in place of cos x, and the sin x means 2 tan x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2. This gives 2t by 1 plus t square. So these are the substitutions to be done whenever you find such type of integration. Okay. Now see second model, integral a cos x plus b sin x by c cos x plus d sin x dx. Now whenever you see sum of this type, the first step is let numerator equal to a into derivative of denominator plus b into denominator. So this is the first step which you have to do while solving this sum. After that, proceed like this. So this is, as soon as you see this step, this question, this is the first step which you have to do. Now see third one, integral a cos x plus b sin x plus c by d cos x plus e sin x plus some f dx. So whenever you see a sum of this model, then what you have to do is let numerator is equal to a into d by dx of denominator plus b into denominator plus some, this capital C plus some c out, right, and proceed as it is in this particular step. Okay. Next, fourth one is similar one to first one. If you see a sum of this type, integral a cos 2x plus c, or integral 1 by b sin 2x plus c dx, here also dx, or if you see 1 by a cos 2x plus b sin 2x plus c dx. So whenever you see of this type, very simple. Here x is there, so we have taken tan x by 2. Here 2x is there, so we put tan x is equal to t. And proceeding as in this first type, we get dx is equal to dt by 1 plus t square. In here, dx will get 2 dt by 1 plus t square, but here we have dx is dt by 1 plus t square, whereas cos x is the same 1 minus t square by 1 plus t square, and sin x is 2t by 1 plus t square. So following these substitutions, you have to solve a sum of this type, which is fourth one. Now see fifth model, this is integral 1 by ax plus b into root of px square plus qx plus r. px square plus qx plus r. This model is also very important for 7 marks. When you see in denominator the linear factor outside and quadratic under root, we should proceed with this one as put ax plus b is equal to 1 by t and proceed. Writing x in terms of the differentiating and proceeding. So this is the first step which you have to write. That is the meaning of recognizing the model. Okay. Next model. Integral ax plus b by px square plus qx plus r dx. Integral ax plus b by px square plus qx plus r dx, or integral ax plus b by root of px square plus qx plus r dx, or integral ax plus b into root of px square plus qx plus r dx. So see here, three models are there. Integral ax plus b by px square plus qx plus r, or integral ax plus b by root of px square plus qx plus r, or integral ax plus b into root of px square plus qx plus r. So when you see integration of these three types, we have to take the linear factor. Let ax plus b is equal to k into derivative of the quadratic one, px square plus qx plus r plus l plus l, and proceed accordingly. Okay. Now see next one, seventh model, integral 1 by px plus q into root of ax plus b. So when you see a sum of this type, the main point is which is under root. This you take as ax plus b equal to t square and proceed by differentiating. Okay. Next eighth model, this is called integration by parts. Integration by parts. How to recognize that the function is in product? See, if you have x sin x, this is an example which I am saying, x sin x. So x into sin x is there. So when you have a integration of a function in this product, this should be done using a formula under integration by parts. So in this one function you should take as f of x, the other one you should take of g of x. So what should we take in f of x? What should we take in g of x means you should follow a rule called I-net rule. I stands for inverse functions, I stands for inverse functions, L stands for logarithmic functions, H stands for algebraic functions. Algebraic functions means numbers also will be considered as algebraic only, x, root x, 1 by x, all that. T stands for trigonometric functions, E stands for exponential functions like a power x, e power x, etc. Okay. Now, whenever a function is given to be integrated like this, you should check the order first of all. Here, x is algebraic, so A. Sin is trigonometric, so T this is. Now, in this islet, which comes first? A only comes first. So, whichever comes first, that should take as f of x, and whichever comes next, that should be taken as g of x. So, first of all, while applying integration by parts formula, we should follow this. Now, what is the formula? That is main now. What is the formula? Integral f of x into g of x dx is equal to f of x integral g of x dx minus integral f dash of x into integral g of x dx whole dx. So, follow this procedure and solve it. Model, whenever we say a function to be integrated of this form, e power x into f of x plus f dash of x dx. So whenever a function is in this form, e power x into a function plus its derivative, then the answer is just e power x into f of x plus c. Should recognize those who are perfect with derivatives can recognize this. Example, see here example. Into e power x into 1 plus cot x minus cosecant square x dx. 1 plus cot x minus cosecant square x dx. So in this, which is f of x, which is g of x? Those who are perfect with derivatives can easily recognize that derivative of cot x is minus cosecant square x. So cot x derivative is minus cosec square x. Now what about 1? We know the derivative of 1 is constant, no? So derivative of 1 is 0. So entirely this function can be considered as f of x, whose derivative is this part which is minus cosec square x. So you can write this as e power x into 1 plus cot x plus minus cosec square x dx. Means this is f of x and this one is f dash of x. So this is clearly in this form, e power x into f of x plus f dash of x. So answer e power x into f of x. We are saying f of x is here 1 plus cot x plus. Now see next last one, which comes on 10th model. All these, whenever you see a function of this type, f dash of x by f of x dx, its answer is log mod f of x plus c. Example, until 1 by x log x dx, which you can write as 1 by x by log x. So clearly derivative of denominator is in the numerator, so answer is log of the denominator, that is log of log x plus similar one in this. Now in this only, if you see a function which is in this form, f dash of x by root f of x, then answer is 2 root f of x plus c. So this, for this also example, until 1 by root of 1 minus x square into root of sine inverse x dx. This we can write as integral 1 by root 1 minus x square by root of sine inverse x dx. So clearly it is in the form of f dash of x by root f of x, where f of x is sinus x. So according to this formula, 2 root f of x, that is 2 root sine inverse x plus c. Okay, next, integral f dash of x into f of x whole power n dx. Formula f of x whole power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. Example, integral sin x into cos cube x dx. Sin x into cos cube x dx. Now observe here, cos x derivative is minus sin x. Minus is missing here. So you adjust this function as cos cube x into sin x, you write as minus sin x here and put minus outside. So clearly this is in this form. This is f dash of x and f of x is cos x. F of x whole power n means here 3. So formula f of x whole power n plus 1 by n plus 1. F of x is cos x. By outside minus is there. So minus cos power 3 plus 1 of x by 3 plus 1. That is minus cos power 4x by 4 plus c. So these are the models which you have to remember.